Hi everyone, I'm Tami, the creator of the blog and this YouTube channel called Nutmeg Notebook. And this is where I share with you all about a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. So today I'm going to share with you one of my very favorite treats. So before going plant-based, mint chocolate chip ice cream was my very favorite ice cream. I just loved the flavor of the mint and then the texture of the little bits of chocolate that were throughout it. It was so wonderful. Now I have made some really special vegan ice cream with like coconut milk, but it's really high in saturated fat. And so I had to figure out a way to make it so that it was low calorie density, no sugar added, and no saturated fat. And I've done that. And it's all natural ingredients. It's vegan, it's sugar-free, it's gluten-free, no dairy. It's absolutely delicious. And I say it's insanely delicious because it really has all the flavor and the texture of the one that I used to love when I was following the standard American diet. And it's perfect timing for St. Patrick's Day. But it's not just for St. Patrick's Day, you guys. It's for any time because it's really delicious. And, you know, with the summer is coming, I promise it is. It's cold here in Northern California today, but the sun is shining. And so it really made me want to have the ice cream. I made some after lunch and then I told Tom, we have to do a video on this. And he was like, today? I said, yeah, today, because people will want to make this tomorrow. So we're just going to get started. I'm using my Vitamix, which is a high-powered blender. If you have a Ninja, a Vitamix, a Blendtec, go ahead and use those. That it should work great. If you have just a regular blender, it'll be a little more difficult to make this in a regular blender unless you let the bananas get fairly soft, but you could probably make it in a food processor. I have successfully made different types of banana and ice cream in a food processor and it turns out pretty good. I haven't tried this version in a food processor, but I do think that it would work fine. So I'm not going to put any milk in this. I'm just using my frozen bananas. You want the bananas to get really spotted before you peel them and freeze them because the more spots they have, the sweeter they are. And since we're not adding any dates or sugar to it, we want really spotted bananas. So I have 4 bananas here. And this isn't so much of a recipe, you guys, as it is just showing you an idea. I don't have like hardcore measurements for you. Then I have fresh mint. You can grow your own, you can buy it at the store, whatever you want to do. If you don't have fresh mint, you could use mint extract. I think it's peppermint extract. I would go really with a small amount to begin with, like 1/8 of a teaspoon, because it's very strong. And then taste it and see if you want to add more, and never pour it over the vessel that you're going to be processing it in, because if you overspill, it will be too strong. So I actually like quite a bit of mint. So this is probably about 1/3 of a cup, and I'm going to start with that. I'm also putting some fresh spinach in. This is baby spinach that's already been washed, and I'm going to put this in because it helps make it more green. And I really want it to be green, but I don't want to use artificial color to achieve that. So I'm just going to put that in there. It doesn't take very much of it, and you know what? You really can't taste it. Kids would never know that it had spinach in it, or if you have an adult in the house that says, oh, I don't like spinach, no worries. They're not going to taste it. I'm going to put just a little more of the mint, fresh mint in there. And then I am going to use the tamper on this, because the bananas they have sat out for about 10 minutes, so they might be a little bit soft with the lights that we have going here, so it might not be as firm as I might usually like it to be. I'm also going to start with it with my blender at a low speed, and then quickly I'm going to ramp it up, but we don't want to start it at a high speed. We want to start low. It's better on the motor if we start low and then ramp it up. And it usually only takes about a minute. And Tom, my camera guy, is going to mute so that you don't have to listen to the sound of the blender. So if the sound goes away, don't think that I disappeared on you. So let's get started. And I'll be adding the chocolate chips after this gets processed pretty well. You see how quickly, oh, do I have volume? Do you see how quickly that it processes? It's really fast in a high-speed blender. And now for the chocolate chips. Oh yeah, I need to talk to you about the chocolate chips. So I have two types of chocolate chips that have no sweeteners. So these are more of a bitter chocolate. So this is from the Santa Barbara Chocolate Company, and these you can order online. This is a 3-pound bag. This is the smallest size that they have, and it is just unsweetened chocolate, and they are made into little chips, and they're delicious. I love them. If you're used to milk chocolate or sweet chocolate, these might taste bitter to you initially, but I haven't had real sugar for such a long time that these taste amazing. And then Trader Joe's also has an unsweetened chocolate chip, and so these are also delicious. It's a smaller package. This is 6.34 ounces, and these are available at Trader Joe's. So Santa Barbara Chocolate, you can go online and order from them, or go to your Trader Joe's and get the unsweetened chocolate chips. So now I'm just going to add those in, and I'm just going to let them process a little bit. And what it does, the blender breaks those up so that you've got little bits of chocolate all throughout the ice cream. And I'm going to guess I'm putting in, probably about 1/4 of a cup. And I'm going to say that this is 2 servings, the 4 bananas. And this is a special treat. So I wouldn't eat this every day. Okay, that's it. That's all I want it to do. And this is so delicious. I want to show you. See how thick it is? It's not a smoothie. I did not add any of non-dairy milk to it at all. And if my bananas hadn't sat out on the counter for so long, it would be even thicker. But I think I can probably still scoop it. And I like to put it in some cute little ice cream dishes. And this is really fun for kids too. Oh, look at that, so great. And then you can garnish it with a little piece of mint. Look how pretty. Oh, it's so cute. And then you can add some chocolate chips to the top of it if you want. It's so great. And if you can't have bananas, try it with mango, because the mint and the spinach will give it the mint flavor and the green color. And I know a lot of people can't have bananas. They're allergic to them. Some people just don't like bananas. And so I think the frozen mango would also give you a really good result. So Tom wants me to bring it closer so you can see it. And I'm going to take a bite. So yummy. So I'm actually going to get to have this twice today. You guys, it is so good. So you can adjust the amount of mint you put in it to get it to be just perfect for you. I like a lot of the mint flavor, but if you don't want it as strong as I like it, just cut back. on the amount of fresh mint that you put in it, and have fun. Tom, are there any questions? No questions? It's so good. And you know, you can make so many different flavors of ice cream. You can just use any type of frozen fruit. You can combine different frozen fruits and come up with different combinations, and it's so much fun. It's easy, it's delicious, it's healthy. And if you have kids or grandkids in your house, you can even let them have it for breakfast because it's just fruit. Now this one has a little bit of chocolate in it, but I would still let the grandkids have some with breakfast if they wanted it. So you guys, that's all I've got. I just wanted to hop on and do this quick video to show you one of my favorite treats. So here's Luck of the Irish to you. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, Tom's got a question.
Okay, Randy's asking, does the extract taste different than fresh mint?
Well, it's a lot stronger, and it's peppermint where this is just mint. So, but it'll give you the flavor. If I wanted to make it and I didn't have the fresh mint, I would go ahead and use peppermint extract. I would just use a very small amount though, because it's very strong. But it'll still give you a similar flavor.
Okay, and Pumpkin Seed wants to know if you can use peach.
I haven't tried it with frozen peaches, but I think that it would work. I think that would be delicious actually.
Okay, yeah, and yes, this was a surprise live.
Yeah, this was a surprise live. I sprung it on Tom after lunch because I made some for myself after lunch, and I said, oh my gosh, this is so good. We have to share this because tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't do a post for St. Patrick's Day with anything Irish. And so I wanted to share this with you so you guys could be making it too. So that's it. Thank you, moderators, for hopping on at the very last minute. We didn't let them know ahead of time that we were doing this, so thank you so much, Randy, Jesse, Tiffany, for coming on and helping us out. We appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go to the blog, nutmegnotebook.com, and subscribe, and you can get on our newsletter. And also, we do a live show on Sundays, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So we hope that you'll join us for that as well. We have a wonderful community here that joins us weekly. So that's it for today. I'm Tami, and I help you get healthy and stay healthy, one meal at a time. Thanks, you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.